Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Elon Musk just got hit with some horrible news about his new America Party. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. I'm going to say it again. I've said it a million times. I still like Elon Musk. I still think he's a good guy who wants what's best for America. I think he's a patriot. But he's really misguided here. I do believe that he's having what is tantamount to one of the biggest public temper tantrums we've ever seen in the history of this nation. Going so far as to calling President Trump names, saying he's going to back primary challenges to everybody who voted for the big beautiful bill, which, by the way, that's out the window because hundreds of people voted for the big beautiful bill. And now he's talking about, well, we're just going to target certain races. So it was a lot of bluster, a lot of threats that he was never going to make good on. But his new America Party, he says, is going to have a candidate in certain hotly contested races. Now, of course, this would help the Democrats a great deal. Democrats are loving this idea. They're pushing him to do it. Yeah, Elon, make that third party. Because who would it take away from? The ideas that Elon supports are Republican ideas, basically. And it's just going to split the Republican vote. But how much? Well, a new poll from CNN, see, this is CNN bringing this out, suggests that Elon Musk's influence is not what he thinks it is. And I've said this before. I think he's very delusional about how popular he is and the damage he can actually do. This poll shows that this party's dead before it even starts. Now, I want you guys to watch this, and let me know what you think in the comments.
All right, breaking this morning, Tesla taking a beating in the markets overnight after a new round of angry tweets and truths between President Trump and Elon Musk. Musk posted a new tweet about Jeffrey Epstein. The president said Musk is a train wreck, among other things. This all after Elon Musk said he has formed a new party. CNN senior data analyst Harry Enton is here. Let's talk parties, Harry. You know, this new party that Elon Musk says he has founded, what's his base?
Yeah, this entire thing makes very little sense to me. It makes about as much sense as selling sand in the desert. What are we talking about here? What is the size of Elon Musk's base? Well, I calculate it to be about 4%, just 4%, 1, 2, 3, 4% of all voters. What is that base made up of? Well, it's those who view Elon Musk favorably and the GOP unfavorably. We're talking just about 4% of all voters out there because it turns out most of the people who like Elon Musk already like the GOP already. That is, they already have a party for him. In my mind, there is just no base for Elon Musk's third party in the electorate, at least initially speaking.
All right. When we talk about third parties at the presidential level, the candidate who most recently had the most success in terms of getting the most votes was Ross Perot. So how does Elon Musk compare to Ross Perot?
Yeah, we'll go all the way back in the time machine to 1992. And we will note Americans with an unfavorable view, i.e. essentially that Musk starts off with far more against him than Ross Perot ever did. Americans with an unfavorable view of Ross Perot was only 14% back in 1992. Now, the vast majority of Americans are already against Elon Musk, 58%. So what we're essentially saying here is that Elon Musk is going to go into an electorate that already dislikes him, is already against him, while there were far more people who are open to the idea of a Ross Perot third party or independent candidacy as compared to an Elon Musk third party in which the vast majority of Americans have already sided against the man from Tesla.
So Elon Musk says he's going to play, forget, the presidential election is years away. The congressional election next year, he's